At St. Regis Academy, we form scholars not just for today, but for eternity.
So the mission of the Academy being a classical liberal arts school, we really try to center it on Jesus Christ, but also really make sure that the content they're getting is unified and coherent.
Our faith is not an add-on. It is the foundation of everything we do.
Every time we go to school, we get closer to God while we go to church.
We have Mass every single week. When we go back to classes, we talk about the readings that happen after Mass and what those readings mean.
We have a really wide range of students and scholars, whether they're Catholic or not. They still are coming together to follow the Catholic guidelines and principles that we have set in place for them to be successful in their walk with Christ.
St. Regis gave me the opportunity to be a Mass reader and grow spiritually and academically.
Through our classical model, scholars are trained to think critically, speak confidently, and love what is true, good, and beautiful.
The students don't just grow in state standards, but they have a very well-rounded liberal arts education. They know something about history, they know something about the sciences, they know something about where we've come from and how our society came to be the way it is today.
It makes them critical thinkers. We teach them to not only look at what's in front of them and be objective about it, but to think of in the broader picture, like how can we take what we've learned and apply that to what we might do later on, or how can we look at history and then take the lessons learned there and use that to apply to our lives here and now as well.
Classical education, for us, it's really a culture shift. It was an opportunity for us to prioritize our faith as the center of everything we do.
The math teacher did a focus on architecture with his class. That architecture lesson expanded over to the history class and then took it to my class as well when I'm teaching the 8th graders religion. So that next week when I take my 8th graders on a retreat day, they ask to go see beautiful churches. I've never known an 8th grader to ask to go on a church tour before.
Catholic education is important for our family because it has all the tools, values, and principles that we need to be successful in life. There is a say that you can't prepare the road for your kids, but you can prepare your kids for the road. And that's what Catholic education does for our kids.
We don't just teach, we form saints and scholars.